back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. Ashe. Ashe. All right, so we're going to get started with your reading today. I titled this The Day After the Eclipse. Let's just check the energy. Y'all have had a lot of videos lately, especially from me, about, what could be coming up for you. Remember that you, of course, know time is fluid, right? So the messages I've been giving out to you for the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks, the past 2 months, for some of you, it may take time for it to unfold, okay? An instant reading that you see today, it may resonate with you, some of it, right? But the outcome that you don't understand, or what, that don't mean anything to me, or they're not like that, or they haven't done that yet, okay? So that part inside of a reading can start to play out in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, when some of these planets go back retrograde. Okay, so always remember to like the video that really resonates with you so it can save up under your liked videos, right? And you wouldn't have to go back and scroll and try and figure out which one it was. So when something as nostalgia clicks with you, you can go back and find my particular video that you saved as a liked video, and then you can listen to it again or watch it. And then you can understand what type of message you need to get out of that. All right. Okay. And, I don't know what guide I have today, but they told me to check your sexual energy. Now, I know a lot of you may be celibate, you know, and that may not be pertaining to you. But if you have a new relationship coming in, at some point, whatever come out in the reading, that still can take place. Whatever day, month, year, that particular spread may say. All right, so we have a crow again, and it is rigid. So remember, whatever I put out, if you feel that you're on the left or the right, okay, or top or bottom, that's fine. But we're here trying to do the work, okay? That's why I'm giving you all this time and messages for free like this. I don't have Vimeo or all of that other stuff to make you pay for videos, right? So yes, my readings do be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour long, because this is part of my calling. I want to make sure that you're getting everything that I need to say. So make sure that you are listening and that you're willing to do the work. And the reason I'm saying that is because, well, don't say the side that sounds better is your side. Okay. That means you're still repressing things, right? That means you're still repressing. Well, I'm not going to be the bad side that she's saying, oh, that's totally the other person. It may be you. And that may be something that you need to face as the moon, okay, and doing the work to help you to succumb those feelings, understand why, understand what part that you had played also in the particular situation. If it was straight deception, then that's understandable. But you still allowed, you still accepted the calls, you still text back, you still allowed the person to come over, you still went to their place. Some of you still, had intimacy with the person, and then you end up pregnant. Now they're your baby mama, baby daddy, all of that. So you still took part in it. Okay. So the lesson to help you to learn, to help you to heal so that you can move on and transformation into the next phase of your life that is going to be healing and even better for you. This is what I'm helping you to understand, to see, and to move on. Now, somebody is still rigid. Okay. Now, we all know what rigid mean. It can be stone cold, unbreakable. We talked about this yesterday with the Four of Pentacles. I forgot who had it. I believe it was Capricorn that had the Four of Pentacles. Hard to break down the wall, keeping the wall up. But as you can see, it's being chopped down or broken down, right? It's not a solid wall, but it's being broken through. So to me, thank you, angels, this is part of what your transformation is doing. Whatever had happened to you in your particular situation, even if it was a recent past, 2, 3 years, 4 or 5 years ago, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it is, you stone by stone okay, help to build an even taller wall. So the crow does mean mystery. So behind this wall is you that holds a lot of mystery about you. You don't want a new person or even the same person as an ex to learn any more about you, can't get through to you. This also can be a sign of being stubborn, but something as an event or a omen. The crow also stands for Scorpio or transformation. Okay, so the transformation, the eclipse, Scorpio. Y'all know I do follow Vedic Astrology on my channel, not Western. So the transformation of the crow here is helping to chip away the wall. All right, and that's a good thing, because if you meet somebody new, you don't want this type of past energy to follow you as past baggage, old luggage, and then try and pack a new bag, a new luggage, a new suitcase with a new person in a new relationship. So this wall must be chipped down. It must be broken down. So the wall being broken down is your emotions, your feelings, the things that you are hiding, the fake persona that you're hiding behind a mask. Also, when you meet somebody new, okay, when you meet somebody new, thank you, angels, okay, they may not see this, but it's there. You know it's there. Okay, but this person just met you. They don't know this, but they will start to see inclinations. They will start to see red flags that something is wrong. Oh, he or she is still holding on to some old baggage because they won't let me through this wall here. In the back of your mind, some of you is like, oh, they're going to do the same thing that the last person did. So I'm not going to be open, happy. I got one new luggage in my right hand, but my left hand is holding on to 5 pieces of luggage that came from my past as a burden. Okay. But it is a sense of enlightenment. It is a breakthrough. Okay. Ooh. And we have choices in reverse. So you see the black and white here. This is the yin and the yang, divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Now you also see the crow here that is taken off. Okay, you see the crow that's posted here, and now you see the crow that is transitioning or moving on. So a choice to whoever this card belongs to. A choice is being made or still needs to be made. I need to see what the other card is. About recognizing what needs to be balanced between the both of you as two people, or what needs to be balanced for this person in their life. The choices that they make. How they are not being open and receiving as a divine feminine energy, and the masculine energy can be also how they did not step up, how they did not stand up to the plate, how they did not show their masculinity. Okay, because that is the action of Mars, which is taking action towards something. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna put this card as the middle denominator, which is fragment. Hey, natural. All right. So the pieces. Now, remember, just because I say this, don't mean that this reading means that you need to get back with somebody. Okay. So what was the common denominator was that thing was very fragmented. Just like I said about the choice needing to be made. All right. Things were fragmented. It was scattered everywhere. It was never put together as something solid. It was a piece a bit over here, a piece a bit over there, a piece a bit over there. Okay. Nothing seemed to have ever come together. Now, this card being in reverse as the center of this can tell me that the situation between the both of you, for some of you, is over. It's no longer fragmented. You are solid. This person is solid. This person made a choice or needs to still make a choice or to still balance and handle things in their life to see that balance is needed within everything that they do, regarding relationships, regarding family, regarding work, regarding anything in the 3D world, right? And because this person could not, or did not, or did not want to learn or to practice that, that left this person over here very rigid, very cold, heartbroken, building, like I said, pieces of rock at each argument, fight, disappointment that this person did not do, did not come together, kept things fragmented between the both of you, never really made a solid commitment or a solid decision about something. Okay. And it helped to build this wall here. Now, whoever this person is with the choices on the right hand side, they also could be going through their transformation and has recently left something because of what they did not make a choice about. Okay, because their crow has already taken off, has already is in the motion. So this person over here is currently making a decision about something, right? Complicated. So, you know, like I always say, relationships are not complicated. Just people make them complicated. They make things complicated when it comes to not really making a decision, not really speaking up, not wanting to keep, to make things solid, but keep things fragmented, not opening up, revealing their self, their true self, their real self, instead of, you know, coming toward or living in a phase of behind a mask, right? So it's not complicated. And I also feel that whoever this person is on the left hand side, you're not complicated at all. It was just that you're human, and as people continue to hurt you, to manipulate you, to disrespect you, to disregard you, of course you're going to keep putting a stone and building up a wall. And as sooner or later, yes, you will become rigid. But that is what your transformation is about. To break down your wall for vulnerability, not for the person that did it to you, okay? Because you also help to do things to your own self to build up that wall as a sense of safety, a safety mechanism. But you must not remain rigid for the rest of your life, because that's going to block your own happiness. Whether you want to be in a relationship or not, you cannot continue to let somebody make you rigid and then just leave you like that. They're not going to come back and help you break down those stones, especially if they were the person that helped to build them. And you also helped to build them. So that is your personal transformation of why you must do the work and work on yourself to take a chisel, okay, or some type of shovel, a jackhammer, or whatever you need to get, okay, and break down this wall, which is a sense of healing, a sense of self-respect to yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first. Now, this is invisible. I'm going to leave it where it landed, because I was going to put it on the right-hand side. But the whole relationship or situation that at some point in time was fragmented, scattered everywhere, never came together. And, you know, fragmented can be two people that were fragmented within their self and did not know how to work on their self. So therefore, how do you think that the relationship was going to be? It was going to be fragmented because it came from two fragmented people. People that most likely did not heal from previous relationships or situations, childhood traumas, lack of stability, lack of money, lack of vision, okay, of where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do with your life, who you actually wanted to be with, what type of relationship, woman or man, or same sex, whatever it is, what type of person that you really wanted. Because some of you just accepted however the person was that came to you. Because most of you did not even know about manifestation, because a lot of you weren't even doing tarot or watching tarot at the time. Did not know what this planet meant, and you know what this karma mean, what was a twin flame, and etc. Okay, so you felt invisible, and most likely the other person felt invisible, or they were invisible, as a sense that kept the relationship fragmented. They were never there. They were in and out. This invisible also could be a form of ghosting. After you or the other person got what they wanted, they became invisible. The relationship never really stood out. The opposite of invisible is something, again, solid, something that you can see. So some of you may have been in a situation where that you were an invisible relationship. You was only there for a certain need. Either you did it or the other person, or both of you started to do it at some point of time. So a sense, again, of invisibility can be that the situation in your relationship just started disappearing. And okay, so the reason too was that you see how she's looking down at the mirror, but you can't see her face. This is something that you also can be ashamed of yourself, of what you allowed to happen to you, not catching the red flags. You can't look at yourself. You're going through a transformation. Not seeing her face also can be that this is how this person did you. You never really seen their face. They were invisible all the time. Okay. And this made you feel even more rigid, where it made you to feel that you did not matter. That was another stone. These cards are very, very, very much deeper than this, but I'm trying to keep it light and trying to keep it moving. Okay, so I'm just giving a quick read over it. So we have the High Priestess of Air. So this person had a problem. Is this one card? Yeah. This person had a problem with communication, with vision. You know, air is clarity. Air is communication. Air is the way we communicate. It's the way we think. It's the way we get thoughts across. Hi, Reese. Bottom of the deck is movement. So yes, it was very stagnant. It was very stagnant. I feel even when you was with this person, it was still stagnant. It was more invisible, or a form of can be for some of you a form of your imagination, because it never became solid. It never became what you wanted it to be, what you hoped it to be, what you put yourself in the situation for it to be a solid type of relationship. It never became that. Okay, you could see right through it. All right, so we have the Chariot. We have movement here, which is in reverse. So even if you're thinking about this person, or you're still in this situation right now, the relationship is becoming invisible. It's evaporating. This is why also the rigid card don't help to stay in something, to keep putting up more bricks or stones on this wall here. You need to, or my suggestion, or my spiritual advice for you, you're going to make your own decision, right? But don't stay in something that's going to keep making you more rigid, cold, distant, indifferent, blocking, separating yourself. Can't nobody besides the person you're dealing with, but future people will have a hard time to break down this wall. And you probably would expect for somebody else to break that wall down for you, instead of you doing it yourself. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. You're not a complicated person. This was just the energy that was consistent in the situation that you were dealing with that put these stones up here, okay, to block and to hide your emotions. Because most likely this person did not communicate fully to you what they really wanted. Can be also that they didn't even have clarity about what they wanted. So how could they communicate it to you? So therefore, of course, the relationship was going to stay invisible. It was never going to be seen. It was never going to be solid. So the Cancer card over here, you see that word, self-protective, defensive, resisting change. You need to stop resisting change for your future now. Okay? If you're still have, for some of you, if you still have this wall up, still in that resisting change energy, how is, how is things going to change for you, for what you manifesting and for what you want for your future? Some of you are still resisting change because the wall is still here, but it's being broke through though. Okay, so you're working on the transformation. The card here saying to be more gentle with yourself, not rigid. Okay, some of you are being very conservative, which to you may feel like this is why you're keeping this wall up. Well, I'm a very conservative person. This, okay. But it's a difference between being rigid and being conservative. Because I really feel like the complicated card in reverse here, I feel that you want to be very nurturing, but you're still in the defensive energy though. Okay, still resisting the change. This rigid wall is the self-protective. Okay, but I feel that you are understanding through these moons, these transition of these planets, you're in a contemplative mindset. Okay, because you're becoming more sentimental. So that can be why these stones will soon to keep being broken down. Okay, that is what your transition is. And then the Chariot, you're going to be able to move forward. You're going to get more control over your life, control over your emotions. Because the two movement cards here in reverse, you're still stagnant right now. You're still stuck because of that rigid wall. All right. This card is in reverse, which is, what is that? The Firefly. Illumination, chemistry, inner fire. See, that's what I was saying about the invisibility. This card was in reverse, right? So the invisibility, the inner fire within both of you, it went out. Okay? Because you could see fire. Fire is not invisible, right? The soul spark that you had, that they had, it started to dissipate. The chemistry was losing, because how can you have chemistry or intimacy or a desire for somebody, but you have a rigid wall up, a defensive wall, and you still would come off where that you was resisting change in the relationship because you were feeling invisible anyway, because the shit was fragmented, right? Okay, so someone very exceptional, the magic and the attraction. So that's what I was saying. The intimacy started to die down. You didn't desire the person anymore. Or even if you still did, don't feel bad about yourself that you did. Maybe this person lost the attraction for you. Okay, and it's because they did not know what they had. They did not understand their self. They did not understand on how to do the work to keep a relationship or a situation from being fragmented. And it can be because they were fragmented as a person. Now, also, this spread is saying that this person is not making a choice right now to communicate to you or to come to you. Look at her. I don't know who card this may be. It's supposed to go over here, but it flipped over here. So let me see what it says. Warning, beware, make a detour, vigilance, obstacle to avoid, guide, use tact, and diplomacy. So that's what I was saying about the High Priestess of Air. This person probably did not have diplomacy on how to use it, how to express it, how to utilize it, how to use it in a relationship for their own self. Okay. They probably was very tacky in some things, especially if they were doing extra affairs or sleeping with multiple people. That's tacky. You know, I just feel like if you want to do that, just remain single. Don't tie yourself up in a relationship and still want to have multiple people unless it's something that was agreed upon. Okay, as two people that are grown that want open relationship, right? So this is something I feel that they're making a detour because they're about to go through some type of choice, a major choice in their life, because wherever that they're coming from, it's been shown to them some type of warning, something that they are wanting to leave as a sense of beware. Now, the card fell over here, right? And this also could be a warning for you that some of you may make a detour. You're going to stay vigilant in healing yourself, becoming unrigid, breaking down that wall of insecurity, because that's what happened also. Okay. As this other situation in your life ended or separated or however it happened, you became very insecure, like it was you that did something. You didn't do enough because the person here did not have diplomacy or tact to tell you it's not you, it's me. I don't know what I want. I'm selfish because instead of making the relationship visible, they kept it fragmented and invisible. Okay. So some of you may see this as a warning. If this person let me get another one. Yeah, see, this is what it is. They want to brew something up. Now they feel that they have alchemy or want to make something work again with you. Okay. The communication and the diplomat, let me see, it's like they're coming back to make something else work or to figure out what else that they can do to come towards you to make this work. Now, like I said, you don't have to do anything. If you don't want this, you don't want it. Yeah, see, brand new. This may be something that happens spontaneous. And I feel that this person is coming from like a page standpoint, where again they didn't know what they want. They promised this, they promised that, but they never fragmented and invisible. They never made it solid. Or even if they really participated in the relationship, you lived together and etc., etc., they still had a childlike mentality about them. That's the needing to use tact and to have diplomacy. Now, some of you may have known this person from your childhood, from your neighborhood. And it also could be that you did love this person or still do because of the way it made you feel. It could have been that it made you feel like a child again. You had a lot of fun with this person. You connected with them very much. Ninth house and Cancer. So use your intuition. Okay. What is your attitudes from the past is going to be. So, because I feel that this person is coming back towards you for whatever reason. Okay. And it's always to help them heal and to help you heal. They may not know that and understand it. But if you're the one that's watching readings and learning this type of stuff and understanding it more through your intuition, then don't be hateful toward another person that comes back towards you because they're listening to some part of their intuition to help them, to guide them for healing process. It's not about, oh, you just coming back to me because you want to be with me. Now you left the other person. No. All the time, it's not about that. Because what this was a learning and teaching lesson. One of you was more of a teacher and the other person was more of a learning student. Okay? So this person still feels like they are connected to you and you are the answer. With the child here, it was a soul spark. So if this person don't even know what a soul spark mean, they're coming back to you for answers. Can also be guidance. Thank you, angels. Okay, because you see the lighthouse here, you're their beacon of light and they're looking for you. Now this person may have had or did several detours before they made it back to you, but that was part of their spiritual lesson here. Okay. This person also could be coming back or moving back to your town, your city, your state. And it's something big that they want to discuss with you or to speak to you about. Okay. Now, some of you may still be so rigid in your feelings and emotions, still holding on about the past, that you may not want to let this rigid wall down some, which also is a form of healing for you, because information, the high priestess of air here, information or more information will be given to you, communicated, talked out. Some type of answers, whatever that you feel that you may need, will be expressed, and that's going to help to chip down that wall. Because some of you were left with no answers of why. And that may be for some of you what you just want, what you feel you need. But, you can't always depend on, what if this other person had passed away? Then what you was going to do? Never let the wall down, never heal yourself or never heal because this person didn't ever give you an answer of why they did you like this. Why were they attracted to other men or other women? Because they're human, that's why. And if you went into something thinking that everything is perfect, that they were going to be perfect, that you were going to be perfect, and this was going to be a perfect life, then yeah, no, okay? We're here, and I always keep reminding y'all of this. We're here as spiritual beings first, okay? As spiritual values, then humans. So this was a learning spiritual lesson as part of a life lesson that you needed to learn and to go through. And the universe picked this person for you to learn the lesson off of. Just as the way that you will with other people in your life. And I hate to use this expression, but you was never going to learn some type of life lesson if you got into a relationship with somebody that was very ugly. I'm going to put it out there. Right? Because you wouldn't even have hooked up with the person, started dating the person, had a child by the person, or moved in with the person or married the person. So the universe has to put somebody in your life for you to learn something about nurturing yourself, self-protective, having up walls or borders to a certain extent. Okay? Learning about when to resist change and when not to be more gentle with yourself, when to be more conservative, and to withdraw yourself before you get too deep down into something that makes you feel invisible, where that you may start to feel like you're losing yourself. And I say that all the time. The universe wasn't going to give you somebody ugly to learn this life lesson off of. So the person had to be fine, handsome, beautiful, some type of swag, some type of car or money, okay? Or if they didn't have it, then you had it. And this was this person's lesson. And if you don't learn it or did not learn it, then the universe is going to send somebody else that's even more prettier, more handsome, okay? And you're going to repeat the same lesson. See there? Maturity. Maturity is still a problem. And it can be that for some of you that may feel like getting back with this person, a lot of you will have been more matured when it comes to relationships now, possibly than what this person has understood or learned. And also your maturity level right now, while the card is in reverse, is going higher and higher and higher. What did the card the other day came out? Set your sights higher. Do not settle. That's a form of maturity. Ripeness. Whenever this happened to you, between you and this other person, it was right for the picking. It was time. Okay. Some of you did resist the change of when it happened and was still trying to get back with this person. What did I tell you about the mind? This is what I was talking about the communication, about using tact or being tactful, having diplomacy, knowing how to speak, think, get their clarity across, to have clarity within their self, to know how to express their self in communication. This person also could overthink things or think a lot before they do something, and this could be a warning to them. Whatever that they're thinking about, and they're thinking about it a lot here. Okay. They have all these certain ideas. You see how the lighthouse is here? Thank you, angels. Okay. The lighthouse is here. The light, the beacon of light is whatever on their mind is on their mind very much. This person can have a lot of Mercury in their chart, Virgo, Gemini. So it's a warning to them, okay, that now they need to be very aware of how they're manifesting. They may not even know that they're manifesting, and whatever that they have been manifesting is being shown to them or given to them now, but it's like a warning where that, well, I don't even know what I was doing. I didn't know I was manifesting. But why am I getting served all this stuff as a warning, as a sense of beware, where I have to make a choice now, whatever I'm doing or whoever I'm with, because most likely it's not you. This is other things that's going on in their life right now. It's coming through as a warning, and they're thinking about it over and over and over again. What should they do? Make a choice. They're thinking about it. The air. Contemplation. Overthinking. You see that? They're overthinking something that has already been shown to them as a warning. They been got the light. They been got the aha moment. But now they're thinking on how to do something new, to come up with something else new, how to work with what they have. It can be their home life, their support, their money, a job. They also could be in some type of project or endeavor that they're working on right now. But this person is really thinking about, I don't want to say potions and spell work. For some of you, they may. But this person is really overthinking or thinking very hard about how can they come up with something. It can be to show their light so that you can answer them. Because that's what the lighthouse is. Right? The lighthouse shows its light so that as a way to help somebody that's in need. So it seems like they're trying to get brighter or to show their light, that they're ready. But they're overthinking the situation. They probably feel like this person is still hurt, mad, rigid, got walls up. Don't want to communicate with me. For some of you, you want to move forward with this person. You want to give it another chance. But in your mind, has the maturity level changed or will change between the both of you? Because the fragmented card in reverse, you want to build. The ripe card, the fruit is ripe for the picking. So it can be another start over if you want it to. Okay. I'm putting this card on invisible, which is the rebel. This person can have Aries or fire very much in their chart. So I feel that one of you is going to act like a rebel. Where that one of you is going to resist this change that's coming up. To defeat or defy the odds. To be stubborn. To act like a bad boy, bad girl. If this person comes towards you, one of you may not accept the person. You may, the Chariot here, you may decide to press on and go yourself. And to rebuke. My mom used to say that all the time. To rebuke. Okay, rebuke in the name of God. No. Some of you may rebuke or rebel against the reunion that can happen for some of you. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the miser. There go that same damn wall. And when you do, what is that trying to come out? Comparison. One of you will not bend. That's the rebel. And one of you is wanting to be more flexible now. Not literal. Okay. The miser is something like the Four of Pentacles. Holding on to being stubborn. Still that same wall. Let me get something on what is this rebel? The wisdom. Immaturity is already here in reverse. So, okay. So, who is going to reject compassion? Somebody's going to be the rebel, because this is what I'm clarifying. Somebody is going to be the rebel and reject compassion back to the other person because of these walls here. Still remaining rigid. Don't want to talk. Don't want to open up. Don't still want to close out the chapter, if you want to say that, to talk about it. However, okay, but somebody's going to be the rebel. But the chains are here trying to be broken because, in a sense, with these walls still remaining, you still are going to have or be attached to this person because you already had a soul spark. You already been illuminated to this person that for some of you, you felt that they were the one. The spark may not be as high as it used to be, but this person is still shining the light. They're looking for you. Now, for some of you, that's a good thing. For some of you, that's not good. Okay, so you may want to be the rebel. But I just got through talking about life lessons, accumulation of a lifetime. You're gaining wisdom in everything that you do, everything that you're doing for yourself right now, a sense of healing, gaining wisdom, reading, knowledge, spirituality, planets, chakras, all this stuff that you're learning and understanding about yourself, about other people, about relationships, right? But I really feel that it's up to you if you feel like, I don't know, because this maturity is here, I guess, as another lesson that don't let what happened with that person be more like a lack of maturity instead of a gain of maturity. And I'm not necessarily saying because you would lose maturity because you got back with them. But the point is, you learned the lesson of what happened between the both of you. The point is, you learned something about yourself. And this person can't take that from you. That's wisdom. And now that you have that wisdom up under your belt, that's part of the accumulation of a lifetime. Because, like I said, you're going to keep gaining wisdom from different people, different situations, at a type of job, with a friend, with a family, with somebody, a next door neighbor, whatever transpires in your life, everything that you learn and go through as a learning lesson, you're accumulating it as a lifetime, where that you will never forget it. But don't let that, for some of you, stop a healing process that can be salvaged or saved. And I'm only saying that because of the rightness here. Okay. The rightness is here for a new beginning. If you feel that it's for yourself on your own path, you have the Chariot over here, keep going. But this person is being shown right now as a warning that you are going forward. So either they're going to stay rigid and hold back as the miser, okay, and keep overthinking the situation, never reach out to you, never talk to you, overthinking it, instead of being the high priestess and talking with clarity, reaching out, communicating. Okay, because this person over here have a lot of Virgo or Gemini in their chart. And I believe Mercury will be going retrograde. I don't know if it's Taurus or Gemini. I've been saying Gemini. I could have sworn that Mercury was going retrograde in Gemini. Okay. Sometime in June. Or is it staying in Taurus as retrograde? I'll have to find out for you. Okay, so we had the same card from yesterday, rising above. The transition, like I said, and that maturity and wisdom is you as your higher self. Okay, use your third eye of awareness of what you need to do. All right, so let me throw out these last two cards. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, well, that was quick. So we have, being authentic and a chance. I told you this person wants another chance. There being the runes here. I don't know. Some of you may know how to read runes. I'm going to learn myself at some point in time also, so we can have different things to utilize on my channel. Well, it's really intuition and learning what the symbols mean. But this person is like, it's on. Remember I told you that they was brewing up something or trying to think of something on how to make something else work. Okay. Needing to come to you to express with clarity, communication, and breaking things down to you. Okay. This is what on their mind. Very much. They're scared. They're out of their mind to come and ask you for another chance. Okay. Can also be overthinking. But they need to be more of the high priestess of air, which is their higher self, instead of overthinking the situation as like a 3D person. They need to come to you as their higher self, as a high priestess. That's the only way that this rising above the situation as maturity level, okay, as a new skill and ability, and to really let these changes happen for them, for you, and for your situation together as a new transition. They must come as the high priestess of air. Okay? Not the miser. Still not wanting to open up and share their money, their goals, their riches. It's like they stingy, want to hold on to something, want to hold back. Okay, can also be feeling that you're scared that you're going to take their money or bring them down or steal from them. I don't know. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. But the universe is showing them that it's a warning. You need to be aware, okay? It's time to make a detour and be vigilant about this chance that they're getting again with you. And whatever that they're doing right now, they're avoiding obstacles so that for some of your people that they won't miss this chance. Okay? If they listen to their guides, come to you with tact and diplomacy, I feel that most of you will listen to this person. But make sure that you are authentic. Make sure that they are authentic. Okay? And this is why. Because some of you may not check all the way if this person is authentic, because your first card was maturity in reverse. And you may just be the rebel and just take off with the Chariot. Okay? Missing your second chance. For some of you, this is a new beginning with this person. But y'all had to separate to learn different lessons. Okay? So you may tell this person to put it in writing. This could be a new agreement, a new contract. Far as marriage, moving in together, buying something together, a piece of property, a home. But the being authentic is also you with your wisdom, knowing that you are authentic now. And if this person does not show you their new ability and change within them or about them, you will move forward anyway with the Chariot. And that's what's going to make you the rebel. And you're not going to think about anything else about it, really. So, universe, I guess, is just asking you, are you going to give this person a chance? You're more authentic than you were before, right? That's the accumulation of your wisdom and knowing and experience. But are you going to have compassion? I think that is what your authentic is. Being your authentic self is staying in compassion, not being on and off with it. That's fake. That's hiding behind a mask. You can't turn off and on compassion. Either you have it or you don't. If you're choosing not to live and to walk in that every day, then you're not being in your higher self, because you're still rigid. Bottom of the deck is incubation. So, I feel that whenever this happens, because I feel that both of you are still sleeping on it. This may have not transpired for some of you yet. This person can be coming to you or you going to them telepathically or teleporting in your dreams. Because they can be scared to come to you physically as a human. This person may be coming to you in your dreams or you to them. But I feel that right now it can be not the time. Let me see if I can get a timing card real quick. Because some of you, this is your dream that is unfolding. And possibly can be this person's too. This is what the lighthouse is showing them. That they need to realize this. And they're only going to have like a certain chance. And if they mess up this chance, then that's it. You got the Chariot. What is this incubation of the dreams? Yep. Somebody don't have the strength and the courage and the willpower right now. It can be that they're still hiding, still in their mind. And the other one is the Knight of Pentacles. So one of you is coming toward the other person very slowly. A sense of incubation. Okay. But they will be coming with some type of offer though. What that is for each individual person around the world, I don't know. Okay. But the strength card in reverse is that one of you don't have the strength to go back through this anymore, to even talk to this person, to see them. You know, you don't want to break down this rigid wall. You don't want to even have the courage and the willpower to even talk about this, to see them, to go back over this again. But that's your higher self that is asking you to face this as part of your breaking down your rigid wall, part of your healing process. Okay? Being a rebel and not facing this can be why the Strength card is in reverse, which is a sense of a coward. And it's going to stop your healing process. You just don't put on your higher self as a coat or a piece of garment and then take it off. Either you're living in it and being it, or you're not. And talking with this person or seeing what's going on with them is not going to change your higher self. That's not going to take you out of your higher self. Your higher self is wisdom. That really didn't give me no timing, though. It's just saying that it's slow. Let me see. This is in reverse, which is despair. So 3, 4, 5, it can be less than 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Now, I know going into the next 5 months can be around October. And I believe that's when Saturn goes back direct. And this person does have the High Priestess of Air. They don't have to be an air sign, but however, in their chart, they think a lot. They overthink. Or for some of them, they may not know how to express themselves through words. Okay? And see, you have the authentic that have all the words on it. You are very expressive. You communicated. Okay? You were being authentic. Like you were signing your name to the dotted line for this situation with this person. You was giving your John Hancock. Okay? But this person, they're not like you. So that's where your higher self come in at, and compassion. That this person may not have learned things as fast as you. That's compassion. That's your higher self. But you still had a spark or something with this person. You had fun with this person. They made you laugh. You went out together. You're very creative together. You did things. You're very spontaneous. It seemed like every time you were with this person, you felt brand new or did brand new things. Very tender, very compassionate, very nurturing, very soft. This person also could have been like that with you. But something happened. Okay? So the despair in reverse is something that's good. The offer is something good. Okay? That will be coming towards you. Even if this is a new person, your offer is coming. What is suitable for you, for your higher self at this time on the path. Let me see. Bottom of the deck is the pathway. So the choice will be coming for you to make. Or some of you already made some type of decision in your mind that you're moving forward. Okay, congratulations. And there goes the Tower. So the Tower is Scorpio and Aries energy. For some of you, this may be a new breakup or a sudden breakup. Okay, or something that you will need to decide on if you want to move forward, or do you still want to work this out? Because the person is going to come back and ask for another chance. Whether they're a current person, a recent breakup, or ex. Okay? If this is a total new person, then your chance is here for this relationship. And you will get some type of offer. It can be, do you want to go together? You know how we used to write that in elementary school? Oh, I had so many notes passed around in class. Hey, pass this note to them. And my friend would be like, what it say, girl, on the inside? It's a yes or a no. Do you like me? Check yes or check no. I feel that that's what you got coming right there. That's it. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.